If I had to start completely over in 2026, no audience, no momentum, no shortcuts, these are the businesses I would seriously consider building. Not because they're trendy for a few months, because they are scalable, realistic, and actually make sense considering where the internet is going. The first business I would look at is fantasy sports websites. So this would be a website built around fantasy sports tools, analytics, news, etc. Things fantasy players actually use on a week-to-week basis. A good example of this is a site like Fantasy Pros, where users aren't just reading articles, they're interacting with data. One reason I like these types of websites is they are basically infinitely scalable. Once you build the core systems of things like rankings, projections, player comparisons, and lineup tools, you can keep expanding into more sports, more leagues, more stats, more premium features. So you may be wondering, why now? Why would fantasy sports websites like this do well these days? I think traditional blogs are in trouble long term. You may have heard me talk about this, but just writing articles manually, I don't think is going to help you succeed or even stay afloat if you have a website in 2026 and beyond. Fantasy sports sites like Fantasy Pros are different. They're interactive. They give users a reason to return daily or weekly. They work extremely well with free and paid membership models, which is a great way to have more consistent income month to month. And fantasy sports keywords are more popular than ever with incredibly high user intent.